So before we jump into the workout, let's get a handle on our body alignment and breathing. Now, a lot of times it's hard to breathe when you're crunching and struggling in your workout, which first of all, you should not be doing during this workout. But if you start to feel some stress, just relax, and we're going to try to use ribcage breathing, which is expanding and contracting the ribcage instead of belly breathing, so we can maintain a connection in the abdominals and still have a nice full breath. So let's come to the mat and we'll figure out how to go about doing that. So lie down in your back, feet hip width apart, shoulders relaxed and wide on the mat. Make sure your weight is evenly distributed on your feet, not too much on the outside or inside, and bring your hands to your ribs. And from here, try to inhale and expand your ribs to the side. Exhale, feel your fingertips come closer together as the rib cage closes again. So we don't want the ribs to rise and fall off the mat. We want them to expand laterally as you inhale and come back together as you exhale. And you'll find that as you do that, you need your abdominals to turn on to bring the rib cage back together. So one more time, inhale, expand the rib cage, and exhale to bring it back together. From there, bring the hands to the belly. This time, inhale, let the belly rise. You'll feel your abdominals release, and exhale, let them fall. So we want to try to avoid belly breathing for most of these exercises, except when we're kind of relaxing and stretching, just so we can maintain that abdominal connection. So try that one more time. Inhale, let the belly rise. Exhale, let it fall. And take that out of your mental memory because we're doing ribcage breathing for this workout. Lastly, bring your hands up, kind of on the top of your ribs toward your chest, and inhale there, lift your shoulders, crunch. And that is what you don't want to do. Relax them back down. We don't want any tension through the shoulders, no chest breathing. I'll bring it all to the rib cage. Hands by your side, let's go over neck positioning. So actually bring your hands up to your neck, and we want to lift the head slightly and lengthen out the back of the neck. So you don't want to crunch your chin down or lift it up to the ceiling. Just keep a nice long neck through the workout. And if you feel your neck start to shorten and start to get some crunching in there, just bring your hands to your head, give it a little lift, and reposition. Rib cage, we started going over that with breathing. If your hands are up over your head, try not to let the rib cage pop up off the mat. Maintain that abdominal connection, keep the abs in, and the back of the rib cage should always be flush with the floor. Not jammed in, but just flat. Moving on to pelvic positioning. Bring the heel of your hands onto your hip bones, fingertips down toward the pubic bone. Now we want to maintain a nice flat or neutral pelvis in most of the exercises. I'll cue you on when to do that, but you can achieve it by just keeping a flat level plane between all parts of your hand. So heel of your hand should be equal with your fingertips. And if we tilt back a little bit, we find ourselves in imprinted spine, lengthening out the lumbar spine, and we'll do that more when the feet are off the ground. But again, I'll definitely cue you. What we want to avoid is an anterior tilt or tilting down, hip bones more toward the knees. That'll crunch the lower back, and we do enough of that sitting in our chair at the office. So nice long spine. Moving down the body, knees should be aligned with the hips, and equal weight should be on the feet. So try not to let the weight shift too much toward the inside or outside of the feet. If you find that the weight is shifting toward the outside and we're losing that abdominal connection, you can either use a yoga block or just a towel, place it between your legs and maintain that connection. So it's okay to use props while we're learning, and then eventually the muscles will strengthen and we can toss it to the side. Moving back up the body, finally for shoulders. We want to keep the shoulders connected. Feel that your shoulder blades are sliding down the body, almost connecting a little bit with the rib cage. Never jamming them, but keeping them down. If you feel like your shoulders are creeping up toward your ears and you're getting tension in your neck or face, take a minute, relax, and then jump into the workout. So there's our warm-up, and we'll jump right into the workout.